Okay, let's check and make sure things are cool because it wasn't cool a second ago. View channel, refresh. Checking 1, 2. Checking 1. Okay, we're good. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Resales. My name's Ryan. I get stuff from yard sales, garage sales, thrift stores, and other similar places. Try to get a few extra bucks online. This morning had a long weekend, not in town. It still had some decent sales. Sold a bunch from the 3,500 book stash that I got the other week, which I'm still working through and listing and all that sort of stuff. I'm up probably over 100 books listed from that stash so far. I'm probably gone through 500 books, I would say. 100 of which ish are worth listing. So we'll see how that keeps going. But some good sales from there this over the last few days. I'm guessing Thursday is when I headed out of town. So Thursday through Sunday, 7 sales, which is a little low, but it's when I can live with it. Particularly when majority of my stuff is slow moving old books. But let's jump into it and we'll see how it keeps shaking out. Okay. First, so another pair of sliding shorts for softball, baseball, $10. Non-old book stash sales. Augustine or Augustine, whichever, Confessions. This went for $12. I have sold 4 copies of Augustine's Confessions in different formats in the past 3-4 months. Under $2, give them flipping. And I copied this out a while longer than I thought it was going to. Paperback Silmarillion, and this only went for $8. This one, so that getting that moved out is still good. All right, one other non-book stash thing is this. Picked this at an estate sale. This is an air conditioning thermal limiter for. It's an old GM part that I picked up off of the shelf at a yard sale. There you go. Air conditioning thermal limiter, $13. This is a little OEM part that never got used. If you're in a yard sale or estate sale and you got a garage and you're looking through and you see old car parts still in the box and they're cheap, grab them. A lot of times they're worth snagging for one reason or another. Now, on to the reason none of you are here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go. 2 really, actually all 3 of these books. 3 of these books, all 3 are really neat, one way or the other. First up, I've sold a couple of similar ones of these. This is a World War II Field Manual Soldier's Handbook from 1942. This went for $15. These old military manuals, and I don't care whatever age, almost all of them tend to sell. So these are really cool to kind of move and resell one time. Previous edition, I actually found one with a guy's name and where he was from and all that, and I actually sent it on to the town he was from to their local history museum, and that was kind of cool. Next up, self-help. This is from 1904. Self-help by Samuel Smiles is basically the first self-help book. I think it was originally done to doing some homework. This was originally written in like the late 1850s. But this is literally the first self-help book. It's self-help to help yourself. Anyway, this went for 20 bucks. And if any version of this of this old book sells, and like any, I even think like modern paperbacks of it sell. So then this sold pretty quick too. I think I listed it Monday, Tuesday, and it sold. It sold by wait, not long. All right, finally, the big one. This one's also kind of cool. Light from the Sanctuary of the Ultra Cultural Royal Arch, 42 bucks. By Charles Snodgrass, and this is, what is the full title? A treatise on the symbolism, philosophy, and teachings of ancient craft masonry, culminating the sublime and august degree of the Royal Arch. So this is a Mason book, which basically until the internet, these things you couldn't get your hands on some of these. The Masons tended to kind of keep a pretty tight handle on a lot of their literature up until late 90s, early 2000s, when people were able to get a hold of them and flip them and get them on the internet rather than them kind of getting squirreled away. That went for 42 bucks. Mason books tend to sell, almost all the ones I've ever had. I think I'm sitting on a Mason Bible still, but almost all the books about the Masons sell pretty quick. So, and we're moving along. I have, I think I've picked out more books to list than I actually have listed. And we're moving through them as fast as we can to try to get them listed and get them out. So it's pretty cool. So I got stuff to pack and I got work to do. So do you. So get on out of here, and I will like, comment, subscribe, and I'll chat with y'all next time.